Janaka uvāca kathaṃ jñānamavāpnoti kathaṃ muktirbhaviṣyati vairāgyaṃ ca kathaṃ prāptaṃ etadbrūhi mama prabho. How is knowledge to be acquired? How is liberation to be attained? And how is dispassion to be reached? Tell me this, O Venerable Master. Almost each Upanishad starts with similar kind of question. Inquiring on the ultimate knowledge or inquiring on self, Atman. The expression of the question may differ from Upanishad to Upanishad. Like it may ask, tell me, knowing which everything is known, or anything like that. In Kena Upanishad, the question is different. Okay. In Mundaka Upanishad, it is different. In Kaivalya Upanishad, it is different. But the essence is the same inquiry. Now, Janaka is asking about three things. He is asking how to develop dispassion. How is liberation to be attained? How is knowledge to be acquired? Okay. So, we will touch upon very briefly from Chinmaya's commentary on couple of points and then get into our own innermost reflection on this verse, which comes deep from within. Chinmaya writes, when a student reaches a spiritual master, it is the duty of the seeker to express his difficulties, and from the doubts expressed by the student, the teacher can evaluate the psychological and spiritual problems in the student. Here, we find Ashtavakra Gita opening up with the questions raised by Janaka, the disciple. Next. A seeker, so long as he is recognizing a world of objects, cannot escape his sense of limitations and his experiences of sorrows. The world of joys and sorrows will buffet him mercilessly. A sensitive student cannot but feel himself bound everywhere at all times. Naturally, Janaka asks here his question, how can liberation come? To liberate ourselves from our identification with our own BMI equipment is to liberate ourselves from the thraldom of our ego and make us realize our infinite stature divine. Wherever plurality is experienced, there is a subject ego perceiving a world of objects. In this sense of duality, the perceiving subject cannot avoid labeling and classifying things perceived and developing a sense of likes and dislikes for them. The ego thereafter gets itself attached to the things it likes and comes to feel extremely disturbed and therefore impatient with the things that it dislikes. That is why Janaka is asking this question, how to develop dispassion? How is renunciation achieved? Right? Now, in the sequence, the question talks about first, how is knowledge to be acquired? Knowledge. And then second, how is liberation to be attained? Liberation. And third, how is dispassion to be reached? Knowledge, liberation, dispassion. Let us resequence these three things as per the process of sadhana which a spiritual seeker undertakes or must undertake. The first thing amongst the three is the need for dispassion. If dispassion is not achieved, then there is no way one can gain knowledge, and therefore there is no way through knowledge one can get liberation. So the first in the sequence comes dispassion, vairāgyaṃ, and this must be achieved through the process of enduing oneself with the sadhana chatushtaya. Only with vairāgya, craving for knowledge, mumukṣhatva can arise. And only with that craving, mumukṣhatva, there is a chance to get liberation. So, the process is first develop dispassion, approach, first gain viveka, vairāgya, shat sampat, mumukṣhatva, then search and search and search and find a guru, a shrotriya brahmanishta guru, and fall at his feet, and surrender at his feet. Offer our thoughts, our mind, our intellect, our very identity, our everything at the lotus feet of the chosen Guru. Empty ourselves totally so that the Guru may work through us, through an empty, open, free, childlike heart of ours. With this and this only, we move on to the next step: knowledge and liberation. Only after this initial step will the Acharya start imparting Brahma Vidya, knowledge. So, the process of Shravanam, endowed with the sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, starts. And then Mananam, validating whatever has been taught by the Acharya. And then Nididhyasana, intense meditation on the essence of the Vedantic knowledge, Brahma Vidya, imparted by the Guru, which is Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahman. I am imperishable self. And ultimately, the culmination or the fructification of Nididhyasana, intensely, sincerely, incessantly, uninterruptedly taken by the mumukshu, lit up with the fire of mumukshatva, the fructification is the last in the sequence, liberation. So first dispassion, and next knowledge, and then the final is liberation. This has not been covered in the question. The verse is only the question by Janaka, from Janaka to Ashtavakra. But the intense, contemplated, intense, instant expression on reading this question comes from the source and reaches you as the first verse of Ashtavakra Gita. Hopefully, with divine grace, with divine will, we will take up this yajna and complete all the chapters of Ashtavakra Gita this way, one verse per day, no matter how much time it takes, 1 year or 2 years. Hari Om Tat Sat.